Alrighty, so what am I gonna do right now? Well, I've got to go to work in approximately an hour and 40 minutes. So, but you see, I have homework to get done. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna film myself doing homework, thereby creating a video that I can then edit and waste time doing, but also getting my homework done. You see, this is my plan. Okay, it's time to go do the first thing, and the first thing is to get my mouse because it's downstairs with my backpack. I need my backpack as well. Yeah. You are Mr. Backpack next to the cans. Oh my gosh. See all our unfinished floors. Alright, see you in the office. Alright, back in the office. How am I going to position the camera? Am I just not going to be able to? Wait a second, I think I have a solution. Yes. Oh, you're going to see wires everywhere. Nope, that doesn't work. Oh, by the way, I got a new thing for my office. That's Keith Gilson. I think no, I'm butchering his name, aren't I? Anyways, he's the Roaring Kitty, the man himself, the one who first spot options for GameStop. Yep, pretty cool guy if you ask me. I need to get the properly framed. It's not properly framed yet. Anyways, back to doing homework. Now that's Minecraft, Riley. We need to go to your homework section because homework's all online these days. We gotta go to WebAssign and log in. There we are. We got Saturday's homework. Let's put that in focus. Okie dokie, it's time to go do that homework now. Oh my gosh, you won't believe my luck here. It's only 5 problems long. This won't take time at all. I hope it doesn't. Oh my gosh, what's the first question? The first one is find the surface of this paraboloid. Okay. That lies above this plane z-6. So flip to a new page in our homework notebook. Shoot. Good. Okay. First page. Get a pen. Get your nice pen. Remember, kids, always do math with pen. Actually, serious. Once you get to a certain level, everyone does math with pen because erasing your mistakes is pretending they don't exist. Okay, that's actually the real strategy. You just gotta realize that you're just wrong all the time. All right, I realize why I'm confused. It's because it's asking for surface area, not volume. Surface area is a little different. Requires a bit of a different formula, and this is why we go to our notes. Which, if I'm here and you don't look at my messy desk, just grab my notes, which are right here. Oh, that's not notes, that's something else. There we are. Don't mind the 1 billion things of everything. Found them. Yesterday's notes. Surface area is equivalent to the double integral of the square root of 1 plus the partial derivatives. Yeah, okay. Pretty straightforward. But there's no limiting factor, I think. Oh, shoot, I still don't get what I'm doing. What does this part mean? I don't know what it means. I gotta figure it out. I'll figure it out very shortly. Okay, so one of the first things you do when you don't know what to do about something in math is very simple. You pull it, and then you use your subscription to Chegg or something else to figure it out. You go onto YouTube if it's differential equations. You can use Wolfram Alpha. If you're good at programming, you can do other things. There's lots of stuff you can do. Honestly, you're just teaching yourself. Yeah, and that's all you gotta do. And if you have more questions, then you go to the professor. But you never tell them that this is how everyone learns, because this is actually how people learn. Because the textbooks are relatively written in mumbo jumbo. As I like to say, they make total sense if you already know the subject. You're like, oh, I can read this fine. But they don't teach you what you're trying to get done. I don't know how to describe it. They're missing the philosophy behind it. They don't tell you why we're doing it. And if you can't tell someone why you're doing it, then they don't know which step to take in the series of steps, because there's like a bunch of choices. And the whole point is to train people to figure out which ones to take. And if you don't do that, well, then it's very hard. The textbook seems to be an amalgamation of which steps can be taken, not which ones should be taken. And this is why many students don't do very well. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. All you gotta do is just, well, first off, take your partial derivatives, because that's just going to be needed for that later on. Then just take z is equivalent to -6, and then you're just going to realize that this basically forms the equation of a circle. And then once you realize it forms the equation of a circle, then you're just going to have to, like, basically you're like, oh, now it's polar coordinates, and so you should probably convert to polar. It'll just be much easier to describe the domain, less messy. And then you do that, and after converting to polar, you end up with this little bit right there, and then you just gotta put it in to your surface area function here, and you just gotta use your new domain which you calculated. Make sure to remember your Jacobian, because well, if you don't, then everything will break, and you gotta remember to put that letter R right there. That'd be bad. Alright, now I gotta solve this, which requires substitution. Yay! So by going ahead and doing some substitution, where we just simply set this entire inter part equal to t squared. Why t squared? Well, because you know you're gonna want the square root and the squared part to cancel, give you just t, so your integration's simpler. And then you also need to make sure that you solve for that r dr, and so you end up realizing that your r dr is equivalent to 1/4 t dt, and so that's what you do. You end up with this expression, which reduces down to that. Pull out the 1/4, and then you just get 1/4. I know these limits of integration are left in the r form, but it's okay. I'll just convert later. I just will have to remember it's bad notation, but it works. So then you end up with that's 1/4 over 3/4 t to the cubed, and then basically you just do I'm sorry, this is wrong. Basically you let 2 pi to 0 on d theta right up here. Yeah, you can just do that beforehand, because the limits of integration are constant. It doesn't actually matter what order you do them in, and because there's no theta in this entire expression, the integral of theta is just going to end up being, you know, theta, and so therefore it's just going to be 2 pi minus 0, and that's just 2 pi. So you end up with just straight 2 pi once we get over here, and that's just your 2 pi right there. And your 1/4 you pulled out from before. Of course, I'm just rewriting this to simplify things here. This reduces down to just 1 pi over 2, and then that 1/3 carries over to get, you know, pi over 6. And you just take your t, which you already solved for, and you just plug back in your 1 plus 4 r squared. Put in your limits. You get 28 plus 1 is 29 to this power here. That goes to 0. 1 to basically any power is just going to be 1. And yeah, that's your final expression right there. Now, to see if I did my math right. Yay! I take 2 because apparently I didn't record it. Yeah, I did do my math correctly. The rest of everything else, and I don't have too much time. I gotta get to work on everything else. It's only 4 more questions. 4 more questions. Will I do it? Let's shoot. I don't remember what 9 to the 3rd power is. Oh my gosh, it's 81 times 9. I don't know. 81 times 9. No, not 98. No, not 89. Go back. Almost there. Got it. And enter. Knowledge has been bestowed. 729. It was so obvious the whole time. I had no doubt in my ability to do basic cubes. Okay, minus. Oh my gosh, what's 0 to the 3rd power, guys? I'm not sure. Shoot, I'm never gonna figure it out. And then we just multiply this all together. Yay! Really want to get one of these wrong just so I can get frustrated on camera. That'd be kind of nice. Frick, I got it wrong. Damn, I'm not even frustrated because I predicted this was going to happen. Why did I go wrong? Alright, remember when I said I would just remember that I didn't convert my limits because I used substitution? Well, you know, I forgot to do that, so that's probably why I got the wrong answer. Just maybe, you know, just a little bit. Alright, it's the new expression because I did it correctly this time. Let's hope that works out. Alrighty, come on. This better work. Let's go. Yep, I did it. I did it. I'm a genius. I did it right the first time. There was 0 mistakes. I am invincible when it comes to the imaginary realm of mathematics. Technically true because it is a human constructed system, and it's always incomplete. Incompleteness theorem, guys. Isn't that fun? There's things that we can never prove in mathematics, but there are also things that might be provable, but we just are just too stupid to figure out. You know, like you could spend your whole life doing it, and there might be a proof, but there also could just not be a proof, and something might be true, but just not provable. Math, right? All right, guys, it's so fun. I'm actually serious. I enjoy math far more than pretty much anything else. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna be late for work, so I'm gonna up with me. I've got one question left though. Yeah, I'll have to squeeze that in while I'm cooking food somehow. That was an extremely long day. Way too much cooking. Yo! That looks like we're done with the homework now. Yeah. Wow, it's one. This number. Wow, this looks way grodier than it does in real life. I guess maybe the camera should picking up reflections. Does that mean I'm more ugly in the camera photo than I am in real life?